Dear sewing friends, it's Elisa here with Thoughtful Creativity, and I don't know about you, but I am kicking off my gift making season, and the first thing on the list is for my sister-in-law because I love her and she's amazing, and I'm going to be making her this beautiful No Sew blanket. Yes, it's a no sew project, so it's going to be great to complete together with kids or maybe your friends, and it makes a beautiful gift in 3 easy steps, and I am determined to make it pretty much zero waste, so it will make 2 gifts in one, so definitely stay tuned for that, and let's get started. To make this blanket, for your materials, you will need 2 cuts of fleece that are 2 yards each for an adult size. You will need some scissors and a ruler, and I am using anti-pill plush fleece from Joann's that I picked up just the other day. Now, if you have a washable pen or maybe just a simple marker, that's a plus as well, but not necessary. Now, you know what? We received a similar fleece blanket when our baby was born, and we still use it to this day, so I know this will be a beautiful and a useful gift to make. Now first, we need to tidy up the edges of the fleece. What you're gonna do, you're gonna cut off the selvages on both sides, and one side is usually printed with some sort of text, and the other one usually has little dots. And once you're done with that, we will need to tidy up the cut edges of the fabric. And the funny thing is, I always assume the best when people cut my fabric at the shop, but I do double check it in case things like this happen. So you definitely want to make sure that it's all nice, neat, and even. Next, we're going to put both fabrics wrong sides together like this. Now, if you don't have a big table, it's all right. I don't have it either. I would suggest using the floor. It's, I think it's easier that way, at least for me. Starting at any corner, you want to measure 5 by 5 inches and cut away. And you are going to repeat this at each of the corners, but not at the same time. So don't do that right away. Wait until you complete each side of the tassels. And don't throw these squares away. We will need them later, so definitely save them. Now, make even cuts on each side that are 5 inches long and 1 inch wide. I just make little dots and cut it with scissors, but you can totally eyeball it as well. And when you reach the end of one side, you will repeat the same step that we did the first time. You will measure 5 by 5 square and you will cut it away at the corner. Now once that is done, it is time to tie the tassels. This is the fun part, also the meticulous part, but it's not difficult. It's definitely an easy thing to do. Now this project is very easy. However, when you're making more than one, the question that comes up is how long does it actually take you to make just one? So I will time myself, and at the end of this video I will let you know how long will it take me to make one, in case if you decide to make more than one for your Christmas gifts this year. And you can do it in so many ways. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but I do think that this one is pretty elegant, and what I like about it, it also lays flat. So take a look at how I do it, practice a couple of times, and you will be good to go. Okay, so now that you have all 4 squares cut away, let me show you what you can do with them as an extra gift and a zero waste project. What you're going to do is you're going to put 2 pieces wrong sides together, just like we did with your blanket, and you're going to stitch them together with your sewing machine with some fun stitch. Now, my choice goes to this number 34 on my machine, and it gives me this result. Now tidy up the squares and round the corners. And after tidying up my blanket, I had some fleece strips left over from cutting away the edges, and I'm going to use those as a binding. So on one side, I will stitch it on a sewing machine, and when it's done, I'm going to complete the other side by hand with a blanket stitch. And don't you worry, it goes pretty fast because the squares are small. And once you have all 4 of them done, ta-da! You have a set of 4 beautiful coasters. love the way this blanket turned out. Like, you know, I almost want to keep it for myself. And as I was filming this footage, I mentioned that to my husband and he already gave me the stink eye, you know. So no, not keeping it, definitely making this as a gift for my sister-in-law. Oh, and it took me about 2.5 hours to complete the blanket, but I do need to tell you that I do work pretty fast, so I would count as 3 hours to be on a safe side if you would like to make this blanket for yourself. Alrighty guys, well thank you so much for watching. Happy holiday crafting and sewing. I will see you in the next holiday gift series video, and until next time, stay safe. Bye!